moments this afternoon to recognize and celebrate the senior members of the basketball program. First up, we have Omar Jackson. Omar is a senior. This year has played 8 games as a reserve forward. Omar thrives in the classroom and is one of the leaders of the BRS Brothers Keeper Committee here on campus. He's considering Penn State, Middlebury, Amherst, and Northeastern for the next year. Omar is joined today by his father, Hassan, and his mother, Kazima.
Allegedly.
Next up, we have Savion Hill.
We have three
Savion is a senior. Savion will be continuing his playing career at the next level and is considering several options, including St. Andrews University, Shenandoah University, State Fair College, and St. Lake Community College. He is joined today by his grandfather Jeffrey, grandmother Iris, brothers Dylan and Gail, and his aunt Crystal. Next up we have Drew Marotra. Drew is a senior from Pune, India. He has been a part of the BRS basketball program for 3 years. This year, he has served as a team captain and played a important role in the games, either as a starter or reserve off the bench. Known for his sharp shooting and incredible work ethic, Drew has certainly earned all the recognition he has received. Drew is also a high achiever in the classroom and will be continuing his playing career at Hereford College next year. Drew is joined today by the Director of International Missions, Mrs. Crystal G.
MSG! MSG!
Next up, we have Ernesto Torres. Ernesto is a senior from San Juan, Puerto Rico. He's been part of the BRS program for 2 years. Known for his scoring ability and flashing on the floor, Ernesto has been a key component for the BRS over the last 2 seasons. He scored a career-high 21 points versus the traditional power 800 Regent in a tough road win earlier this season. Ernesto also served as a student leader off the court, as senior prefect on Upper West. He will be continuing his playing career at the next level and is considering Brunelle Southern College, Rhodes College, Catholic University, Seton Hall, Hill University. Ernesto is joined today by his father, Javier. Next, we have Chris Rogers.
Yeah, Chris.
Chris was the point guard on last year's state runner-up team. Off the court, Chris is a leader on campus and serves on the honor council and is a senior prefect on Middle Booker. He scored over 1,300 points for his high school career and will continue playing at the next level. Chris is considering Chilwan University, Cal University of PA, Quebeco, Nazarene University, Anderson University, and Chestnut Hill College.
The main area, yeah.
Next we have Keenan Evans McGill.
Oh no! Set pace! Woo! Oh no!
He has been to 3 straight state championship games, winning a state championship in 2017. He's most known for his servant spirit as he handles so many duties during practice and on game days. At a recent trip to Manchester, England in December, he was recognized by the Harris Shumbras Tournament Committee for his outstanding display of service during the event.
We lost the BS and BS and players.
pace. And finally, we have Jaden Frazier. Jaden is a senior from Pulaski, Virginia. He was a part of the Bears for 4 years and has played countless big games over his career as a Bear. His improvement from year 1 to this year has been incredible and a great example to younger players is how far you can come when you're coach ball and willing to put in the work. Jaden has played alongside many current college basketball players and has had to battle against coach players.
Check, check.
Some of the best college stages in the NCAA. He has amassed over 400 rebounds in his BRS career, which puts him among the best in school history. In November, Jaden signed his letter to continue his playing career at Tennessee Sullivan this fall. He is joined today by his father Chris and mother Karen. Ladies and gentlemen, our seniors of the basketball program.
How'd you guys see them go so far?
It's going well. Something in 2. You really want scores. Don't do it work. Get a picture of me and Jack.
I think I look better.
Flash?
Miles, where is everybody? Where's everybody? Where is Oh my. I mean, you know. Yeah. Do you want an action shot? I was Miss Benchoff. Miss Benchoff. Miss Benchoff. It's not ready. I don't even know if I was looking.
Oh, it's not ready.
Look out there, pretend like Sweet.
I know! I couldn't mix this color.
How many guys are there?
I know Jaden, Chris, there's guys from Puerto Rico a little bit. I know Drew.
Alright, you want to test these real quick? Just make sure. Test, 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 test.
Test, 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 test.
Are we on? Yeah. Are we, Me and Moses do not know we're doing this about what we say. We make trouble.
Oh.
I mean, no, the teacher's not here, but we know. But I mean, like,
Don't send the big news though.
I gotta get from my guy RJ. And after I got to go down, I was looking for Papa. I got to come to Mama.
Mom is awesome. She's hilarious.
Andy on the team. Nice. Really funny. You know, RJ better. Very better. Zion just don't. That's it.
Zion didn't shoot a whole lot. I just watched the basketball.
He's pretty good at it.
Yeah, he's very good. He's like football player and basketball player.
Yeah, RJ's got it all. Canadian women's basketball, I coach at my old high school in Canada. He was the head coach of the women's junior national team in Canada. So I went to the university. But he was at one of the crazy old guy.
I actually know a lot of Canadian girls.
Okay, yeah. Do you know this girl named Aislinn Coney?
Yes.
She goes to NC State. She's right around
So
there.
good.
Yeah. I think we go after the start line.
On behalf of the entire Blue School community, it is my pleasure to welcome you here to NC Gymnasium, part of the Bear Athletic Complex for tonight's BISAA contest between the Crusaders of the Bishop Sullivan School and your Blue Ridge School Bears. The Virginia Independent Schools Athletic Association is committed to establishing and developing healthy environments for competition. We ask all spectators to remember to treat the officials and participating teams with respect. Cheer the strengths and victories of your team and do not denigrate the performance of your opponents, their fans, or the officials. We expect that all fans will act in an appropriate manner. Your cooperation is greatly appreciated. And now we ask that you please rise as we welcome special guest, Michael Rogers, brother senior Chris Rogers, out to sing the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Oh, geez. I'm gonna have to ask you all these questions again.
It's fine. It's fine.
Some people, I might have told a few people in Canada, broadcasting. My mom played college basketball. She's old.
That's so cool.
She looked you up and all this.
Aww. That's so sweet.
Next, starting in guard number 4, ready to climb. Next, starting in guard number 10, Antonio Salentino.
Okay, who's number 5 is number 4.
Number 5 is
Number 22 is not Dijon Filter. It is Keenan Sullivan. There is no 24.
There is no 14.
Here we go. Here we go. Well, hello and welcome to the Massey Gymnasium, home of the #1 state-ranked Blue Ridge Barons. I'm Jack Charbonneau, and I'm lucky enough to be joined today by Sam Brunelle. For those who don't know Sam, she is not a student of Blue Ridge School, for she is a member of the William Monroe sports broadcasting class and also just happens to be the #4 ranked basketball player in the whole country. Sam, how's it going?
It's really good. I'm so happy to be here for a great game like this and on senior night. So a lot of great things should happen tonight, and I'm excited to be a part of that with you, Jack.
Definitely. We have a really exciting non-conference matchup tonight as the Bishop Sullivan Crusaders come into town. Bishop Sullivan is an extremely competitive VISAA Division I team. They're long, athletic, and can shoot the ball really well.
You sure are right, Jack. Bishop Sullivan has 2-star players who are looking to make an impact today. Point guard #1, Sean Walker Jr. Walker is committed to play Division I basketball at Siena College in New York. A scoring point with tremendous vision and height. I can't wait to see him play today.
Sam, you can't also forget about #22, Keenan Sarvin. Senior big's a massive threat from beyond the arc, and the Barons will sure have to key on him tonight. He's committed to St. Joe's University in Philly. Starter off, we got Walker. Klein on the wing, down the post to Sarvan, guarded by Frazier. That's going to be a fun matchup tonight. Tough roll from #24. That is Jones. Rogers trying to set up some offense now, guarded by Klein. We got Savion Helm cracking the starting lineup tonight. Don't usually see that. Usually it's Michael Gray, but since it's senior night, he's in the lineup. Over to Frazier on the wing, guarded by Sarvan. Rogers up top. Nice mid-range. No good. Jones bring the ball down the court. Over to Walker on the wing. Sarvan back up top. He's a shooting threat. Klein, no good from that mid-range. Mismatch. Jones on the corner. Tolentino. Walker. Tough defense. Got lucky on that shot, eh, Sam?
That's a very tough shot. And Bishop Sullivan's going to need to make shots like that against the Barons because the Barons like to play that
stifling
really nice defense. Yes,
yeah,
that very tight man-to-man defense.
Yeah, Frazier, low post, guarded by Sarvan. No ground given. Marocha. Rogers looking to spot up possibly. Switch back. Jones guarding him now. On the elbows, Helm. Looking for Torres coming off the screen for three. No good. Bit too long there for Torres. Jones. Back up to Klein. Rogers once again putting some signature ball pressure on. He likes to pressure the ball. Walker. Back over to Tolentino. Over on the wing to Jones. He had a flashing Klein there. Didn't quite see him. Sarvan. Nice little floater, no good. Jane really got to get up on that. You know he's going to be looking to shoot all night, eh, Sam?
Absolutely. Tough bucket right there.
Thank you very much, Mr. Helm. Savion, accustomed to those tough finishes within the lane, he feasts on them. And now he's going to the line to try to attempt an and one.
Yeah, you know, Blue Ridge really should try to be getting to the basket right now. They've taken a few outside shots, and I think what they really need to focus on is getting to the basket, getting fouled, and getting to the
Wearing
line.
them down on defense will take care of a lot
Absolutely.
on the offensive end. And what do you know, Blue Ridge showing a press here. Easily broken, though. Nice fake out. Klein, unable to catch that clean, was going to pop it. Rogers guarding the ball, back over on the wing to Tolentino. Sarvan once again in the post, guarded by Frazier. Nice baby hook. Too easy.
He is so tough. And that is why he's one of Bishop Sullivan's leaders on the court right now.
Definitely. Rogers once again bring the ball up half court. Torres on the wing, guarded by Walker. Driving there is Torres. That's not a very nice shot.
Great follow-up by Jaden Frazier right there.
Jeez. No idea what that was.
Good transition defense, though. Get back and stop the ball.
Yes. Torres, Ernesto, you got to be there for that defensive rebound, though. That's a deep three.
Wow. Bishop Sullivan is just lighting it up from beyond the arc tonight.
And speaking of which, the score now is 9-5 for the Crusaders of Bishop Sullivan with 4:44 remaining in this first quarter. Nice try for that follow there by Helm is no good. Walker, corner for three for Klein. Woo! Another one. Coach Cade maybe looking to call a timeout here. Good momentum in the Crusaders' favor. They're really looking to pick up the pressure. For three is Marotra. No good, very short. That's an unlikely scene. Frazier, short on that little hook. Nice hustle there that was Jones of the Crusaders. Jane a little slow to get up. Once again, we got senior Keen Emmons McGill, who was honored before the game, being a 4-year member of the Barons. Oh, with that trusty mop.
Great effort by him.
Every time. Jeez. Marocha coming off a series of screens. That's a tough shot.
Tough three.
Barons have not been able to pop a three in so far. I think they've shot about 5.
Like I said, they really need to focus on getting to the basket right now.
Exactly.
Getting themselves to the foul line at least and settling themselves down.
Yeah.
And then move their way out.
Walker up top at the logo. Send a screen for him as Tolentino switching that. Helm. Miscommunication. Soft call there, Mr. Referee. Tolentino is possibly going to go to the line for 2. A bit of a miscommunication there, like I said, between Helm and Rogers on that pick and roll. On the floor, actually.
You know, Blue Ridge is still playing really great, tight man-to-man defense.
Yeah, definitely.
Bishop Sullivan is just being so tough from hitting every shot that they've taken, basically.
Yeah, and the difference definitely is the ability of them making shots right now. Blue Ridge just hasn't been able to make shots.
Absolutely.
And Bishop Sullivan, Klein with those 2 threes. See what happens here again. Tolentino. Nice ball movement.
So tough.
Easy lay in there. That reach advantage for Sarvan. He is a Lithuanian national, I'm told, and he will be a tough matchup for the Barons. They're looking, obviously, to get him open tonight. Rogers not there in that cut. We got 2 subs coming in. Those are underclassmen, sophomore Mike Gray and William Lee from Queens, New York.
Great bucket by Drew.
Talking about getting inside. Coach K called the perfect play.
Great man-to-man defense.
That was that offense they saw earlier in the season from the Melbourne Tigers. It sure hurt the Barons, and they implemented that the next day at practice.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was not pretty. First 3 is Klein. No good. Frazier, easy rebound. Rogers picking up the pace here. That's a tough call.
You know, refs this year, I've noticed, I think, are really focusing on that hand touch.
Okay.
And that's just a very easy call for the refs to make. So
exactly.
Play tight defense, but keep your hands off. Use your body, put your stomach, put your chest up, but you can't put the hand on the hip because that's an easy call.
Yeah, looks like a timeout here from Coach Cade Lemke of the Barons, trying to settle things down. The score with 2:51 remaining in this first quarter is 14 for the Crusaders and 7 for the Barons. Well, like I said, we do not have a usual face from BSN here today. We have Sam Brunelle. Sam just happens to be the number 4 ranked basketball player in all of the United States. Sam, I was told you were committed to the University of Notre Dame.
Yes.
That's pretty sick.
It is. I'm so excited to go there. They're an amazing program, an amazing university. Honestly, they're the top college academically and, on the court in my eyes. And they just got so much great culture at that university.
Sam, what are you looking at majoring in next year?
I'm looking to major in, the major will be called Film, Television, Theater. And so with that, I plan on going into sports broadcasting.
Cool. Coming out that screen is Lee and Rogers, respectively. Helm. Low post again is Frazier. Tough defense. Sarvan unable to gain an inch is Frazier. Sarvan showing really well on the defensive end.
Another 3.
I wasn't expecting that from Sarvan. I was told by many players on the Barons that he was just mainly an offensive threat, but he is holding his ground tonight.
Absolutely.
Frazier over to Lee. Easy pass. That offense working wonders. Lee, hot hand for 3. No good. William Lee had arguably the best game for the year out of any player from the Barons last Wednesday against VES in a comeback effort. Lee went, I believe, 15 points in the fourth quarter of that game. He was hot, and it sure helped the Barons get that win against VES. They were down. They came back, got the win, and that might have turned their whole season around. Tolentino, too easy. Glushkov not able to stop the ball there. You can already know that Coach Joseph Toe, big man coach, is not happy.
You guys got to make sure you have your defensive rotations down if you're going to press.
And definitely, you got to stop the ball first half. I mean, you can't be giving up that easy layup there. Sasha from 3, no good. Nice effort there by Helm. Tough shot. Fading away there is Gray. He's used to making those. Sarvan taking it all the way. Nice little poke there from Glushkov. Gray leading the fast break. Helm forgot to maybe take a dribble there. Mr. Referee didn't notice. I thought he was going to dunk it there. Usually Savion tries to do some highlight reel plays.
He got up there, that's for sure.
He was looking for it, something. He had William Lee on that 2-on-1. Probably it was the right play to pass to Lee, but that's Savion.
A little too quick with the feet there.
Yeah, I just got to take a second. We have Frazier coming in now for the Barons. It's obvious that Coach Cade's going to look to attack down low now that they have the Twin Towers in on the floor. That's Glushkov and Frazier. Rogers, here comes the double from Glushkov. Nice smart play there by Walker of the Crusaders.
Great pressure by Blue Ridge.
Definitely. But like I said, Bishop Sullivan hasn't had any trouble with this break.
Great block right there.
Yeah. Lee down the wing. Nice patience. They're going quick. Sarvan, easy foul there by Glushkov. Bishop Sullivan hasn't had any trouble breaking this press tonight, Sam. Eh?
Yeah, you know, you gotta have really great transition defense. When you score a bucket, even if you press, you have to make sure you get back. You got somebody back there to stop the ball. They were a little slow right there on that transition.
And I think their strategy has been really well, getting the ball right out of the mesh and going really fast with it.
Absolutely. And, you know, Blue Ridge has really done a good job of trying to keep the ball out of the middle, which is good. However, they do have to make sure that they continue to have a man back. Because that's the biggest issue right now, because Bishop Sullivan is actually doing a very good job of pushing the ball up the court.
Definitely.
And so they just got to make sure they stop the ball before they get to the half court.
Yeah, they sure have come to play today. We have a sub who came in for Bishop Sullivan, number 2. We don't have his name on the roster. He came in for number 24. That was Jones. Frazier.
Great putback by Frazier.
Given right to him off that rebound. Put it right back in. Tolentino over to number 2. Tolentino guarded by Frazier on the wing up to Walker. Klein. Sarvan. Quick double there from the Barons. Glushkov, nice hedge. For 3s. Can't do that. Rogers pushing the pace.
And a foul's called.
Nice try with that athletic finish there. Just couldn't get the roll. Is Mike Gray, and he's going to the foul line. That's pretty good. Sam, I also understand that you played on Team USA this past summer.
I have. I've actually been fortunate enough to play the past 3 years, basically since I've been in high school.
Crikey.
So it's been very nice.
That's pretty amazing. Where have you gotten your opportunities to play?
So this summer I went to Latvia and Belarus.
Jeez.
And then this fall I actually played in Argentina at the Youth Olympic Games. And so I've actually been to Argentina twice, and then I've been to Spain and France. So quite a few places.
What's been your favorite place?
I absolutely love Spain. And Argentina, when I went in October, it was summertime, and that was a really beautiful place as well.
Yeah, definitely. Unfortunately, not able to get that ball off. That steals the Barons. Jones over to Walker. We have 10 seconds remaining in this first quarter. Crusaders up 20-14. Jones, clock ticking. Taking it to the hoop.
Good help defense.
For no shot taken by the Crusaders. And that is the end of the first quarter. With the score, like I said, 20-14 for the Crusaders of Bishop Sullivan. So Sam, back to your experience playing Team USA.
Yeah, it's been a remarkable experience. I mean, for anyone to represent their country, it means a lot.
I can't even imagine.
Right. Yeah. And I've been fortunate enough to be a part of 4 USA teams since I was 15.
Jeez.
And, you know, I just learn more and more each experience that I get, and just know the importance of what it means to wear USA across my chest.
Definitely. That's pretty cool to be able to go across all across the world and play with players for, I'm sure, all around the country. Right?
Yeah, you know, and it's amazing because the places I've traveled, I've gotten to see the different cultures that there are, and I've gotten to see the different types of basketball that teams play.
I'm sure it's the European basketball is a lot different than North American basketball.
But they are tough teams, man.
Yeah.
Like, they really are. And, you know, China is another really great country that knows their basketball, and they take great pride in it.
Yeah.
Australia, they're another one. Very great, so.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. Yeah, I can sort of attest to that of me coming from Vancouver, west coast of North America, all the way here to Blue Ridge, meeting new people and stuff. It's pretty amazing. I recommend the experience to anybody if possible. Yeah. So back into the game now. Rogers playing a little fist bump. Number 4, Klein. Lee back on the win. Nowako checks in the game. He's been a spark plug for the Barons these last couple of games, coming off the bench, providing much needed energy. Gray, deep 3. No good. Rimmed out. Nice little sneaky there is Chris Rogers. Floater, nice roll.
Tough finish. That's something Chris can do really well.
Yeah, he's put in a few hours working on those sort of moves. Sam?
Absolutely. I've gotten to train with him quite a few times.
Just a bit of a gym rat.
Just a bit.
Yeah.
It's a great thing, though.
Yeah, definitely. Good show there by Frazier. Number 2, Sarvan for 3. Can't leave him open. Rims out for the big guy from Bishop Sullivan. Lee over in the corner. Trying to put some moves on. Will Lee, pride, as he thinks he is, of Queens, New York. Doesn't let anybody forget that he's from there. Rogers has a screen set by Nowako. Mid-range. No roll. Nowako possibly fouled there. Jones for 3. Bottom mesh, baby. Barons haven't been able to stop that 3-point shot. They've been shooting it at will this whole game.
I will say the Barons have been giving them a lot of aggression on their defense too, but Bishop Sullivan is just hitting all their shots.
Might be worth it to maybe take off the press here and just get back in that half court.
Definitely.
Gray on the ground. Tough defense there by Jones, not giving up any room. Still moving his feet a little much, and referee caught him for that blocking foul. We have Rogers setting up an out-of-bounds play from the baseline. Lee coming off some screens for 3. In his face. No good. I thought that might have been a foul. Rogers, smart offensive rebound. Bishop Sullivan coach is not happy that the Barons are getting all these offensive rebounds. I'd say lucky bounces myself, but their coaches probably don't think so.
Too much there.
Yeah.
I would just go up with that one.
Lee usually is pretty good about being selfish. Well, not selfish, but being more of a scorer there. So a bit uncharacteristic. We have a nice little crowd here tonight. Not tonight, this afternoon. Usually it's the Baron Rowdies, but unfortunately they're not out tonight. We have lots of spectators here, not from the Blue Ridge community, but parents. Lots of people from the Bishop Sullivan committee who are also here for the JV game. JV won handily, I believe 58-39, with the subs playing most of the fourth quarter. Back to this game, we have Mike Gray taking up on transition to Will Lee for 3. No good. I don't think the Barons have made a 3 this whole game.
Yes, and honestly, they should really try to stop taking as many threes, because clearly they're just having a little struggle right now.
Yeah, we have
work the ball inside.
We have 5:15 remaining in this first quarter. The score 23-16 for the Bishop Sullivan Crusaders, and we have number 10 Tolentino checking in for number 2. We have another sub coming in for the Barons this time. That's number 4, Savion Helm, taking out point guard Chris Rogers. Klein throwing in the ball. Sarvan back up to Walker. Smart play there. Ooh.
That's a tough move.
That's a European finesse there.
It is. It is.
They sure like to teach that.
I see that a lot overseas.
Yeah.
So it's a very tough move.
Nowako Looking for that dribble handoff. He's got Lee. Coming off there once again is Helm. Gray, tough defense there by Jones. Mike Gray, that's a reach and a half.
Ooh.
I believe that might have been on the ground. Circus shot, though, by Gray. He's accustomed to making those.
It was a very nice circus shot.
Yeah.
If only they had counted it.
Yep. Gray throwing in the ball. Up top to Nowako, miscommunication. That was a suspect call there by the ref on number 1, Walker. I don't know what he called. Andy, a very flamboyant player, looking to show a lot of emotion. They served him well there. We have, I don't know what the name is for our mascot. I think it's just Baron. I think it may be very own freshman, Nick Barrientos. Nick Barrientos, very lively, sometimes extremely annoying person, but we love you sometimes, Nick. Sometimes. Frazier going to shoot from the line for 2. That was a tough shot he tried to take. Luckily, he got fouled.
Yeah, the Barons really need to create that contact, get themselves to the line,
Yeah,
or take an inside shot.
Yeah.
Clearly, work themselves away from the three-point line at the moment.
And look at the fouls here right now, too. Really in favor of Bishop
Yes.
Sullivan. They're already in the bonus. Jones. Sarvan in the corner. Already posted up. Walker outside, guarded by Nowako. You can tell Coach K dialed up that matchup. We don't want him getting hot. Nowako, arguably the best defender on the Barons. Extremely athletic. Tolentino.
Great hedge by Jaden Frazier right there.
Nice recovery, too. Getting back to that post, they were looking for Sarvan there. They're still probably going to get it to him eventually, but you'll see. Sarvan, top of the key.
Nice handoff.
Really methodical with their offense here is Bishop Sullivan, trying to get their best shot. They're using all the clock right here. 5-second call. That is questionable, to say the least. Bishop Sullivan's coach, extremely unhappy with that call. I would be too if I was their coach.
Talking about Bishop Sullivan milking the clock, I mean, that's smart of them to do. Just work the ball, get a good shot.
Definitely.
They're winning 25-16 right now. That's a smart basketball thing to do.
I'm not used to that coming from Canada. We have a shot clock playing basketball, so it's definitely a bit weird playing without a shot clock.
Oh, definitely.
Is there a shot clock in FIBA rule over that?
There is, and I love it personally. I think a shot clock's great because it gives you more possessions.
Definitely, yeah.
And keeps the game rolling.
But for the Barons specifically, they don't need a shot clock. They go pretty fast.
Strong take, but not quite in the hoop for Jaden.
Walker settling down for the Crusaders. Putting on them shakes.
Tough move, and he connects.
Thank you very much, says Mr. Walker. You have a timeout called by the Crusaders. Great play there. Looked like a switch. Unfortunately for the Barons, didn't work in their favor. Frazier got caught in the blender a little bit. Good thing he didn't fall. That would have been a little embarrassing. But speaking of which, the VISAA Division II Power Poll came out this week, and your Barons, like I said earlier in the intro, are number 1 with the Miller School coming in at number 2, and VES, who we recently beat this Wednesday, are at number 3. Miller will be coming in next Wednesday for arguably the most heated game this season. Blue Ridge came and went out of Miller 2 weeks ago and absolutely had all the momentum going for them. The Barron Rowdies came and took over Miller School. It was quite the scene. Miller will look to come back with some energy. I bet you they bring a few buses of people over. They've got a great team as well. They weren't shooting the ball too well. Blue Ridge was, so it's going to be an amazing game next Monday or Wednesday. Can't remember. But speaking of which, Sam, how's your team doing this year?
We're doing very well. I believe we're 16-2. 2 losses came very early on in the season. But, they're playing tough. I'm out with a foot injury, and it's questionable when I'll return. But, the girls are doing great. They're playing hard, and, it's great growth for them as a team and great growth for myself. So
definitely, yeah. We're back in the game now. We got Rogers coming down on Klein playing defense here. Tough defense. Forcing that a little bit is Rogers. He's got to slow it down. Mike Gray, if he's overplaying you that much, maybe think about back cutting.
Yeah, Blue Ridge really needs to make sure they set good screens.
Yes.
Because Bishop Sullivan's playing very great man-to-man defense at the moment.
Definitely. Helm. Gray.
Nice
That's a
handoff.
two-pointer. That's a two-pointer, folks.
That's a great basketball play, and that's something Blue Ridge really needs to start doing more often in this game.
Of course. Rogers putting up the pressure now, and Walker moving his feet very well. He's got to watch his hands, though. Tolentino.
Slipped. That's a travel.
Both
call
players
it.
tripped up. Goes in the favor of the Barons. Score now 27-18 for the Bishop Sullivan Crusaders with 2:25 remaining in this first half. Gray, guarded by number 2, don't have his name. Helm, Tolentino guarding him. Nice fadeaway. Thank you very
There
much.
you go. Like I said, they need to get the ball to the paint, and good things happen, Jack.
Tolentino, guarded by Nawako, putting up some pressure here. Nice little handoff. Walker turned the corner. Floater. Nice roll. That's why he's going to Division I, folks. He's really able to know. He's been really effective this game. That is Walker, the Crusaders number 1. Lee over in the wing. Nawako up top. Just missed. That probably wasn't a foul. But the Crusaders are sure coming out really aggressive on this defense, eh, Sam?
Definitely, absolutely. A little love there by number 22 for Bishop Sullivan and Savano.
Yeah, we got Savion Helm, I believe, in the bonus. June 101 makes his first. Barons now only down 8 with 1:38 remaining. I'd also like to give a shout out to all the people possibly watching in Canada today. You guys have been there for every game, broadcasting. I've been broadcasting. Thank you very much for being supporters of BSN and Blue Ridge Sports. It's very much appreciated. Sarvan, nice kick.
Surprised he didn't take that 3 right there.
Yes. They've been very trigger heavy. Has
Very.
been Bishop Sullivan mismatch for the Barons. Nice ball movement. Tough lay-in.
Well, if they can't make it outside, I guess they'll make it inside.
That was an incredibly tough lay-in by Tolentino. All these guys on the starting 5 for Bishop Sullivan sure can play, eh, Sam?
Hey, they very well can play. Number 22 is such a tough guy, though. He's so tall, and he can create space for himself. We saw
Definitely.
that nice European style of basketball.
Yeah, Tolentino. Tough floater, no good. Contested by Nawako, grabbed out of his palms. Great push and pace. Ooh, that's a foul. Way to take it strong to the hoop there, Mike. That's what we need. Mike Gray's dad, tell him what to do on the sideline. You know Mike likes to listen to him. He's shooting 2 from the line. We got some subs coming in the game for both teams. Looks to be number 33 for Bishop Sullivan and number 24, Jones. 33 is De Buano. And number 10, Ernesto Torres coming in the game very soon. 2 shots here for Mike Gray from the line. So, Sam, do you know anybody on the Barons?
I do. So I actually train with Chris Rogers in the off-season quite often. I also know Jaden Frazier. And I've known them for a long time. I've known Jaden pretty much the whole time he's been at Blue Ridge.
Yeah, pretty local boys.
Yep, and I've known Chris for a long time because he's from right over the mountain.
Yeah,
they're great guys.
Yeah, and for those who are listening who don't know, Sam goes to William Monroe High School. That's a mere, let's say, 20, 15 minutes away from Blue Ridge over in Standardsville.
You know what, Jack is actually even closer than that,
No,
so even better.
I travel on a bus. Usually,
that makes sense.
That is my only way out of this campus. So I'm used to the slow bus rides out of here. Barons have cut this lead to 7. We have 25 seconds remaining in this first half. Walker sizing up Gray. Jones guarded by Lee. We got posting up Gray. Block called. Might have been a little bit of a elbow to the face, but
I am a little surprised about that call.
Yeah.
Because it was clear that his elbow came up a little bit.
and Gray definitely showed it for.
He did, and
Yeah.
usually refs will give that charge to you, but they called the block this time.
Yeah, unlucky there. You got Jaden Frazier checking back into the game for the Barons. He's coming in, giving some added size for the Barons, taking out guard William Lee.
Yeah, you got to have someone in there that can guard Kinnan Sarvin on Bishop Sullivan's team.
Yeah.
He's so tough.
Walker misses his first from the line. He was going one-on-one. We have 10 seconds remaining. Going for the last shot here, the Barons. Zone look now. Interesting. Rogers from deep.
Oh, and he connects right at the buzzer for 3.
That's good for some momentum heading in.
And that might be their first 3-point shot right there.
I think it was. Very timely.
Great first 3-point shot for them.
Yeah, from deep. Talk about it.
They really needed that one.
Yeah, headed into the half. It is 33 for the Crusaders of Bishop Sullivan and 27 for your Blue Ridge Barons. We're going to get back in about 9 minutes and 53 seconds. See you soon.
Nice job. Good job. You are so good at the play-by-play.
He's supposed to leave at halftime and go to UVA too. I would leave. Yeah, I'm surprised about like the arena jump. It's kind of cool. I was just yeah, I was there for the cross range just before, and then we got last minute tickets. And, we were sitting way up in the Lisbon.
Oh, it's so far up.
Yeah.
Also, have you ever been to Virginia Tech?
That it's on the bucket list for
So
both, probably basketball.
yeah, their basketball stadium is really old, but it's really steep. I think it's steeper than JPJ actually.
Yeah, same thing with their football.
Yeah.
Same area. It's just great.
Huh?
Let's do all this stuff. Welcome back to Massey Gymnasium, home of the Blue Ridge Barons. We have a highly contested, very good game happening right now between the Blue Ridge Barons and the visiting Bishop Sullivan Crusaders from Virginia Beach. The score after the first half is 33-27. Like I said before, I'm lucky enough to be joined by Sam Brunelle today from William Monroe High School. Sam, what do you think of the first half?
Yeah, I think Blue Ridge took a little too many threes for the way that it was going for them. They struggled a little bit from beyond the arc, but in that second quarter, they really pulled it together and got some inside shots, and they made the game a lot closer. Now it's 27-33 starting the second half.
Yeah, they can definitely take advantage of their size, because compared to Bishop Sullivan, they're a lot bigger of a team, and that's exactly why I think Coach Cade is starting the Twin Towers out there. That's Glushkov and Frazier, both standing at over 6'9". Back in action now. We got Walker, guarded by Rogers, all over him. Morocha over on Klein. No mid-range there. Sarvan. Ooh. Miscue there. That's a rare miss for him. I'm sure that's not gonna happen again. Rogers for three. No good. Frazier, easy land.
Great putback by Jaden.
You gotta put a body on him there, Crusaders. Walker pushing the pace. Tolentino setting things back up again on offense, guarded by Frazier. Over to Jones. Sarvan back up to Klein. In the corner for three is Tolito.
I think Bishop Sullivan might have cooled down a little bit since the first half.
Frazier. Oh, nice block.
Got to release that ball a little quicker.
For three is Klein. It's good.
I think I spoke too soon.
Score now is 6:52 remaining in this third quarter is 36 for the Crusaders and 29 for your Barons. Let's get this going here, Blue Ridge. Gray on the wing, guarded by Jones. Up top, miscommunication there from Glushkov and Gray. Forget about that one, guys. Get back, play some hard defense.
Yeah, I got to keep the body language right, get it in check.
Got to have a tough skin sometimes.
There's still so much time in this game. There's no time for pouting.
Definitely. That's been an issue sometimes with the Barons this season, Sam. Bit of been giving up a little bit, but let's see if as the season's progressed, they've been getting better at it. Let's see what they can do here.
Great steal.
Rogers in the corner for three. Morotra contested. Thank you very much.
He can hit that shot. Drew is a very good shooter.
Yeah, he was called in the first half. Not there. Sarvan attacking. Nice little bounce pass. If I was Bishop Sullivan, I'd let Keenan Sarvan take over this game here. He's been showing very well. He's been scoring almost at will. I'd give the ball to him almost as much as I can.
I mean, he's a remarkable player. He's so tall. He uses his length so well.
And there's the other guy.
They are just a heck of a duo.
Yeah, just when we're talking about giving the ball to exclusively Sarvan, Walker steps up and makes a tough floater right in the lane over. I believe that was Gray. Jeez. Rogers, nice little step back. No good. Nice rebound there from Jones of the Crusaders, playing some tough on-ball defense. On the ground, I believe that call was on Jaden Frazier. Going quick now. Referees speeding up the pace here in this game. Tolentino throwing the ball in from out of bounds.
Good pressure by the Barons right there.
That's off of Sasha, using that reach. Two very long Eastern European fellows right there. Glushkov and Sarvan. Glushkov hailing from Vladivostok, Russia. And Sarvan, I heard he's from Lithuania. Walker up top. Here comes a screen from Sarvan. Nice hedge there by Glushkov. Sarvan for three. That looks good. No. Bit short. Gray. We got a 3-on-2 here.
Great move.
Air ball, though. Glushkov fouled. Unable to get it over the big arms of Sarvan was Gray, but nice little follow there from Glushkov. He's going to the line to shoot two.
Hopefully the Barons can connect right here. They need these free opportunities.
Definitely. We have 5 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Barons are down 6, the score being 38-32. Sasha makes his first in the line, cutting the score to 5. Sasha's been pretty reliable from the free throw line this season. Speaking of which, Barons have been pretty consistent from the free throw line. I'd say hitting about, might have the stat here. I do not, but I'd say at least over 80%. They're a very good free throw shooting team. Coach K definitely puts an emphasis on that at their practices. I can tell you that for sure.
Free throws are so important. I mean, a game can be won or lost by just your free throws. So
Definitely.
They're so important.
Sarvan from the post. Probably a
A little
foul.
contact there, but
Jump ball. Possession goes to the Barons. You got lucky there at that little reach. Probably was a foul there on Glishkov. Refs didn't see it.
hey, if they aren't going to call it, go for it. But
Yeah.
once they call it,
Yeah,
back off
refs
a
have been a little inconsistent this game with their calls. Letting some stuff go, letting some stuff not go. So you'll see how the second half goes. Gray getting a little shifty for 3 in his face. No good. Easy little tip in there from Frazier. Nice follow. Bishop Sullivan really has to get a body on him.
Jaden is great on the
Ooh,
board.
nice Euro. Deacon out Frazier is Tolentino. Coach Cade calling on a play here.
I would love to see the Barons set some more screens for Chris Rogers to get open, because when you give him space,
Get in.
he's money.
Yeah. Getting hounded there by the Crusaders is Frazier. I believe that foul's on the floor. Frazier obviously trying to post up. Crusaders sending everything at him. Out of the game now for the Crusaders is number 1, Sean Walker Jr. And in the game is number 2. Don't have his name.
Barons got to really take advantage of this time when he's out of the game. That's one less
Definitely.
scoring leader on the floor.
On both
and
ends,
defender.
defensive and offensive. Frazier,
Tough. Ooh,
too
just rolls
easy.
out.
Bit of a mismatch. But not uncharacteristic miss there from Frazier from the inside. The lefty's usually money from that side. Tolentino over on the wing. That's Jones. Back up Tolentino. Sarvan coming around. Number 2. Travel in violation. Thinking a bit too much there is number 2. Timeout called by the Crusaders. Feeling that their lead is getting a little too close for comfort, they decided to call a timeout. We have 3:22 remaining in this third quarter, and the score 40-35 for your Barons. I'd also like to give a shout out to my parents watching this game. I saw your text at halftime. Thank you very much for watching and supporting me during my sports broadcasting endeavors. Really helps. See what the Barons can draw up here on offense. It's obvious that the Crusaders are trying to put a lot of pressure, especially when they're trying to enter the ball into the post. Sam, what do you think you try to do here on offense?
You know, Chris Rogers, again, he's a great point guard. He's a great scoring threat, gritty player. I would love for the Barons to set him some more screens, or at least look at him coming off of those off screens, because he can create so much for himself just by dribble drive or separation moves.
Yeah,
he's so good at all of that. So I look for them to do that, but continue to get the ball inside the paint.
I'd also look for the Barons to get back to that set they were having success with in the beginning of the game, that set that Melbourne Tigers team used to run with those screens over on the elbows looking for that back cut. It was definitely working for them earlier in the game. But now we have Sullivan showing a bit of a 2-3 zone look here. Interesting look. Let's see what the Barons can do here on zone offense.
There's so many gaps in a zone, so the Barons really need to be patient with the ball and work it. And, somebody's going to be open in a zone. It just happens.
That's a foul. Easy foul there. Easy call for the Mr. Referee there on Glushkov. Bit of a lazy foul. Don't need to do that there, Sosh. Speaking of which, I bet he's coming out here for number 15, sophomore, Houston Emery. From Philly. Houston can sure throw the ball down, but he's having a little trouble earlier in the season with his rebounding. Let's see how he can do here. Rogers all over Tolentino. Klein for... I don't know about that. Did you see him pick up that?
He did not pick it up, but those were some decent fakes.
Yeah,
And
interesting call there.
that was a very interesting call.
Anyways, Barron's back on offense. New look, hopefully.
Got to work the ball. Swing the ball fast in the zone. Somebody's going to be open.
Gray for 3. No good. Nice rebound. Houston not able to get that finish.
He didn't need that dribble. He should have gone straight up with it.
Yeah, a little bit more of a softer touch. 33. Sarvan.
Great move.
Like butter.
He is so good offensively.
Yeah, he's got some moves on him.
He knows how to use his length, and that's special when you're that tall. That's
Yeah.
what you need to use, your length.
Yeah, he's got so much coordination, so much skill, and he's pretty tough too. Especially on this defensive end, not giving up any gaps for Jaden Frazier, who's arguably one of the best power forwards in all of Virginia. Definitely showing why he should be in that conversation. Nice little kick there.
That's why you just got to swing the ball fast. When you get stuck like that, that gives the defense an opportunity to cover the floor in the
Yes.
zone. And you want to be able to swing that ball and have somebody open down there in the opposite block, most likely. And that's where your open's going to be.
Definitely. There's definitely a lot of looks you can give a 2-3 zone. Short corner, guy to flasher.
Put somebody in that far corner.
Yeah.
And skip the ball.
Yeah. Got to really start using some ball fakes here too with the Barons. Bet you they're trying to be aggressive in the zone, get them jumping a little bit. Gray in the corner for 3 is Lee. Cold.
Just can't connect.
Rimming out there is Lee. Unfortunately, a lot of guys have been cold here for the Barons.
Tough shooting nights.
Yep.
Ooh, great block.
He knew that move was coming there. That was Emery, the block. Helm. Tough drive. Foul there on Sarvan. Made a bit of a mistake there of leaning a bit too far forward. He should have stayed straight up. I bet you it still would have gone in.
You know, I would have liked to see a better push, though. They missed a shot. You got to get that ball, and you got to go. 'Cause that'll give you a great lay-in opportunity.
Definitely. We have 1 minute and 3 seconds remaining in the third quarter. The score, 42 for the Crusaders. And now, after this free throw, 36 for your Barons. 6-score game.
These free throws are very, very important.
Definitely.
They're within great striking distance of
Yeah.
Bishop Sullivan right now.
If the Barons can get a stop here on defense and hopefully get a basket on this next possession, who knows what's going to happen going into the fourth quarter.
A rare free throw miss.
Offensive rebound. That's clutch there from the Barons. And they're going up again for 2 free throws. That was Emery. Thanks to Rogers sneaking in there from the three-point line. Bishop Sullivan has to account for him, and their coach is definitely not very happy about that. Wouldn't you say that's a definite no-no in basketball, giving up an offensive rebound on a free throw?
Absolutely. I mean, you should have position on the box out, so there's no reason that
Especially
you should not have the board.
4v3 in the lane here. Almost another one.
Great bucket. Great bucket.
Another offensive rebound for the Barons. That is just unacceptable. Now we have a 3-point game. That's an ill-advised shot.
That's where you got to push. You got to push the ball right now. He's got numbers. Ooh! Silky smooth with that lay-in.
Will lead. Nice little Euro step.
That's a deadly move right there.
Yeah,
The Euro.
1-score game. The crowd has finally come alive tonight. Bleachers are rocking.
Literally.
Klein looking for the handoff to number 2. He's got to stop here, Barons. Tolentino coming over top.
Oh.
Foul on Rogers. That's a tough call.
I think he might just slipped on his own, but you know,
Unfortunately.
refs make that call a lot. You
Yeah.
slip and it just looks like a foul because you're standing right next to him.
Yeah,
That happens.
that's tough.
It's a tough call.
We have 15 seconds remaining in third quarter. It's going to be the Crusaders' ball underneath the basket here. Let's see how well they use this clock. Hopefully saving it for last shot.
I'm looking for them to get the ball to number 22 right now.
Definitely. I wonder who it's going to. Tolentino looking for a screen.
Way to be straight. You got to push.
From midcourt. Oh! Just missed off that bank shot.
Almost another buzzer beater.
Yes.
That is great momentum for the Barons going into this
That
fourth
is exactly
quarter.
what we talked about. Now we have a 1-point game heading into the fourth quarter with the score. The Bishop Sullivan Crusaders 42 and your Blue Ridge Barons 41. Man, sure been a turn of the tides.
I think what's helping right now is the Barons on defense. They were playing very great aggressive defense in the first half, but now with Bishop Sullivan, when they set their screens, they're getting around those, and they're staying with the man, and they're having great help side defense. And so that always helps because that'll limit their shots, and that'll give them Bishop Sullivan more contested shots, and that's what the Barons want. And then when they miss that shot, they need to look to push the ball and go get a lay-in because the last couple of minutes, that's what happened, and now it's a 1-point game.
Definitely. If you're a Bishop Sullivan's coach, what would you be looking for in this fourth quarter?
Well, you're still up right now, so I would be looking for them to work the ball, get good shots. Don't rush it. It is a 1-point game, but you still have the lead. So you need to get a good shot and an open shot.
And give the ball to number 22.
Get the ball. Yes, get the ball to him.
Yeah.
He's a remarkable player, or Walker if he
and I
gets
believe
in the game.
I believe he'll be playing a majority of this fourth quarter. He might be in a little bit of foul trouble. That might be why he isn't playing a lot right now. I cannot remember. So expect him to be playing a lot in this fourth quarter. He's not coming off the bench. He's still on the bench right now. So same lineup for the Crusaders. No subs for the Barons. It's going to be Crusaders ball to start off this fourth quarter. Crowd is getting loud. Let's see what the Barons can do. They've been very good in these fourth quarters, these last couple of games. Definitely sealing the game. Let's see if it's a different story this game.
They've got to keep this defensive intensity up. That's important.
Rogers all over Klein. Tolentino guarded by Lee. Sarvan possibly looking for a screen. He's guarded by Helm. Look for that matchup. A lot of handoffs. Offensive foul.
You've really got to be careful when you're screening because that call is a very easy call to make.
Definitely. Barons ball. Rogers. We got another zone look again from the Crusaders back in that 2-3 zone.
Work the ball. Got to swing it. Got to have people out there on the arc.
Great mid-range. No good. You get a better shot than that, don't you think, Sam?
Yep, I think they needed to work the ball a little more than they did. They kind of put up a quick shot.
Yeah, Tolentino over to number 2. Sarvan in the post mismatch. Got to send something here.
That was a tremendous charge. He was set, and he let him go into him, and he fell back. That was a great charge.
You could tell he was planning on that
He
right
was.
when he caught the ball.
But
Sarvan, I bet you next time he catches the ball, he's going to be able to recognize that, and he will make adjustment.
absolutely. Sarvan looks to make contact.
Yeah.
That's a big part of his game is making contact and then creating space.
So expect him to maybe square up or do something like that next time he gets the ball.
Hopefully, because, now he sees how they're going to call that. So.
Yep. Back in that zone is Bishop Sullivan. Barons attacking it. Rogers for 3. It's good. Barons finally have their lead with 2 points. Score 44-42. 6:50 remaining in this game. Tolentino over to Klein.
Blue Ridge is playing these screens super well right now in these ball handoffs.
Definitely. Switching it. Communicating very well. Give a screen. Denial.
Good help side.
Nice little kick there.
Good rotations.
Tough floater. No good. That was good offense, though, from Bishop Sullivan.
It was. It was also good defense because they made him take a contested floater.
Rogers definitely has
Slow
a bit
it
of a hot
down.
hand here.
Work the ball. Slow it down.
Gray up top. Lee on the wing. Send that screen is Helm. Splitting the D.
Kick.
Helm, easy
Great.
lane.
When I talk about gaps, that's what I'm talking about. You get the
Definitely.
ball that block and somebody dives, just open every time.
Little slow on defense. That is a money move there from Klein. Jumping a little bit there is Emery. And the Crusaders, the Bishop Sullivan, just decided to call a timeout there. Can't be jumping.
You can't be jumping. You have to stay disciplined on defense. And from what I hear, that's one of the 4 key things to their game plan every game is to stay disciplined.
Yep.
And so that's going to be a very important Bishop Sullivan's a tremendous three-point shooting team, and that's something they can't allow to happen. They have to stay down.
Yeah.
If anything, just put your hand up and put it in their forehead and give them a contested shot, but don't jump, because that'll make the shot a lot more open.
Definitely, and it also leads to the possibility of a 4-point play as well.
Absolutely, it does. It's a dangerous thing to do is to jump.
Yeah, especially when you're Houston Emery and you got the longest wingspan on the team. I don't think you really need to jump.
Nope. You know, it's funny. When I was freshman, sophomore year, I had foul trouble problems because I would just want to block it so bad, kind of like he just wanted to block that one so bad.
He's only a sophomore as well, so he's got some time.
It's a thing. It's just a learning process.
Yep.
But he's a very great sophomore player, that's for sure.
Yeah. Coming out now, Barons up 46-45, 5:53 remaining in this game. I'd also like to give a shout out to a cameraman tonight, even though he's a little sporadic in his cameramanship. Moses, wake up. I'm giving you a shout out. Nothing. Moses Moran, fellow lacrosse player. Great guy. Walker back in the game for the Crusaders. This could be a momentum shift. He's probably one of their best all-around players, or might be their best all-around player. Lee.
That's open every single time because they're too worried about that top screen, and then this player rotates too far, and then you got an open three.
Definitely. Especially if Lee starts heating up, or any of the guards for that matter for the Barons. They're going to have to pull off the zone.
Yes.
Walker. Sarvan. Nice little baby hook. Thank you very much. That's
so tough.
What did we say? He adjusted?
Yes, I think he definitely adjusted. He didn't even go in anyway, just went straight up with it.
Definitely.
Like you were
Lee,
talking
another
about.
one. That's no good. Emery working hard on that offensive board, unable to get it though. I commend you there, Houston. Nice pass there from Walker. Easy lane. That's a miscue there for the Barons. You can't be giving up that in this type of game.
Absolutely not.
We have a tie game now. 49-49. 4 minutes and 45 seconds remaining. Coach Cade Lemke calling a timeout now, trying to regroup his troops after that little miscue on defense there. That definitely, it didn't seem like much, but don't you think that could have shifted some momentum there? That's why probably Coach Cade called that timeout.
I think that's a smart timeout to call, to calm everybody down. You know, it's a tie game. It's all good. You just got to make sure that you know who you have on defense.
Definitely.
Whether it's transition or just half court, you got to have that.
Because I think now the second half offensively has been going. We don't really have to worry about offense now. It's mainly defense and rebounding.
Stops are important.
Yeah, like we're not going to win this game putting up 15 more points. We got to stop them first, right?
Absolutely.
Because we know they're great shooters. They're going to pound the ball inside. It's going to be a defensive game for the Barons from now forth. It's going to be Barons ball on our sideline here. Nice little crowd. Like I said before in this game, packed stands. Rowdy's a little short-handed tonight. Let's see if they can get a bit louder. Still in that zone is Bishop Sullivan. Let's see if the Barons can keep on taking advantage. Lee. Send that screen is Helm over to Gray. Nice tip.
That's there if you don't get the ball tipped.
Helm. Taking his time. That's okay. Rogers for three. No good. That's okay, though, if they pull it out. We don't have to force some things. Back in the post. Unable to get that right-hand finish there.
The Barons got to put up. Well, you know, the Barons should push, but they don't have to push because it's a tie game.
Yeah.
And they can slow it down because of the zone offense.
Great, tough shot. That
was tough.
Yeah, that wasn't the best shot choice, but
no, but it went in.
Somehow, yeah. Jeez, he had Tolentino draped all over him. Mike Gray, accustomed to making all those fancy in-your-face shots. Loves those, especially from the mid-range. Sarvan in the post. Baby hook, too easy.
That's deadly.
Jeez.
That's a deadly move. You can't guard a hook shot. So if you have that in your bag.
What do you think you would do here if you were the Barons? Would you try fronting Sarvan, sending a double at him right away?
I would three-quarter Sarvan. I wouldn't front him. Though Jaden's really tall, I would just three-quarter him and add some pressure with your forearm on the hip.
Definitely.
And you can't let that happen either. You
No, can't be turning the ball over either. Yeah.
That was a great
Free throw
jumper.
line jumper from Helm. Tie game. 3:10 remaining in this game. 53-53. Helm amped up there. Coach Cade Lemke is calling a timeout. Definitely wants to tell his team something. So back to that point on Sullivan in the post. You'd three-quarter him there?
I would. So I would guard him, put forearm on the hip, and add a little pressure. You might be able to put your thigh in him a little bit and get away with that.
Definitely, yeah.
But I would not full front.
Or just see how much the ref's willing to give you there.
And I say not full front. The only thing about fronting is if they can get that ball high enough, they can lob that over top.
Yeah, definitely.
And you don't want to have.
But you might be thinking also of putting a guy underneath there to try to pick that off. A guy like Helm who could definitely jump and go get that ball.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
there's-
However, when you do that, though, Bishop Sullivan's an amazing three-point shooting team.
Yeah,
That'll
yeah.
open that up.
Definitely.
So, it's hard to say exactly what you should do.
Yeah.
Personally, I would just three-quarter to play it safe.
Yeah, and hope that Jaden can hopefully step up a little here on
Yes.
defense and do something, putting the balls in his court.
Absolutely. But, the Barons, they have a very great half-court zone offense against Bishop Sullivan.
Yeah.
With that top screen that they continue to have, that opens so much up. If you swing the ball back, you got your defense shifted,
Yep.
on that
And
side.
look at this. This is probably the reason why Coach Cade Lemke wanted to call that timeout
Yeah.
is to put that press in.
They're very good at pressing.
Maybe not a press, but just getting after the ball here.
Yep.
Got to be careful there, Chris.
No hands.
Walker's a very good ball handler.
That's what exactly I was talking about earlier. Chris had that hand on the hip.
Yep.
Even though you might not be touching it, like pushing him that
The
much,
refs are going to call that in
you
this
can't
game.
touch.
Yeah.
You can't touch.
And especially on a guy like Walker, he's a great ball handler. He's going to play Division I basketball as a point guard. Can't be doing that.
Right.
Jones, Moses, no chirping. Walker trying to post him up. Tolentino thought about it.
Great help.
lay-in.
That was a tough shot.
Frazier looking not to take a foul there. That was a smart play by Jane, keeping straight up, but an even better finish. You got to commend Tolentino there.
Yep. That's very tough. Finish.
Yep. Another mid-range for Helm.
That's
Keep on-
there too.
Take that all day if the Crusaders are not going to adjust. Blowing by Rogers. Sarvan.
You've got to have help side.
I think you got to pull out the press now, don't you think, Sam? It
think
hasn't
so.
worked these last two possessions.
No, if your help rotation's not working, that's going to kill you
Yes.
on that transition offense.
Great, getting that screen. Lee. Bishop Sullivan cannot give up a three here. If they're going to give up anything, they give up that. No roll. Travel. Unfortunate there. Unfortunately, Jaden couldn't go up right there. He probably caught an edge on the floor.
That's tough. That's
Keen Evans McGill likes to keep this floor in very tight shape. So unfortunately, very waxy. Walker still have that press on. Hopefully he doesn't blow by Rogers again. Rogers being a little conservative on his defense now.
Well, he's got to be careful. Make sure he doesn't get in foul trouble. They need him on the court.
Yeah. In the post, Sarvan, don't like this. Bit of a dive there from Frazier. Refs didn't like it. Got to be careful with that too. ASAM ref gets a little trigger happy. They might call a dive on Jaden.
Absolutely.
That's a technical. That's the worst thing we need right now. Klein up top, guarded by Helm. Back in the post.
Stay straight.
No good.
That was a good
Finally good
contested
defense.
shot.
Sarvan tried to go up with his left hand there. Probably the wrong move.
Move the ball.
Should
Swing
have
the ball.
gone with his right hand. He had Helm in the corner. There was Roger, but a smart move slowing down the ball with almost 1:10 remaining in this game. Barons are down 2 for 3 for the lead. For the lead.
He gets the roll in.
Jeez.
That's
Nice
a
little roll.
tough three for him.
And
That's
the
a great
Barons
three.
have the lead with one score. Screen set by
Nice hedge.
Sarvan. Got to get back. Cutter. Jelly. Oh my goodness, that was an incredible lay-in. The balls on him to be able to do that.
That's an athletic layup.
Jeez,
take
and
right
especially in this type of game with this close, you have that much confidence to be able to do that layup. That was unbelievable.
You
there
definitely got to
from
be focused.
Tolentino.
You definitely have to
Jeez.
be focused.
Great play by Sarvan off that roll, not taking it up and hitting the cutter on that back cut. Jeez, he's some player, eh, Sam?
You're right. Absolutely. I mean, he's so tough. He's been tough this whole game.
Definitely.
He can just create
And his
so much
decision
for
making
himself.
is so well. He barely turns the ball over either for the amount of time he's touching the ball, especially for a big.
Yes.
Jeez. Well, the Barons are going to be going on offense here with 43 seconds remaining if we round up. 59-58 is the score. The Crusaders leading by 1. To see if Coach Cade Lemke can dial up some offense here. I bet knowing Coach Cade and his tendencies this year, he's just going to be telling his team, just run the offense, nothing too special.
Exactly.
It's been working a lot, especially if they
all
go in
they
that
need to
2-3 zone.
Yep.
You can already know that they're going to be looking at Helm in that mid post.
Absolutely. You know, they don't necessarily need to take a quick shot, and they don't necessarily need to take a 3. They just need to get an easy 2 or get to the free throw line. But they don't need to rush.
Definitely. Let's see if Bishop Sullivan comes out in a different look here, possibly. Maybe a man look.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to play some man right here. Yep.
It looks like a 1. Check
Oh,
that.
wait.
Never mind. 2-3
A 3.
zone.
Yeah,
They were
2-3.
showing
it looked
something.
like a man.
Yeah. Gray
Move the ball.
out to Lee. Got time. Chris. Lee diving for 3. No good. Gonna have to.
You got to get back.
Barons is gonna have to start fouling. That would have been the decision maker there for the Barons. Gray unable to hit. We have 19 seconds remaining in this game, and the Barons, if they continue to be down, they're going to have to start to foul. And I can garner probably that Bishop Sullivan probably can shoot free throws pretty well, eh, Sam?
The way they shoot the ball from beyond the
Yeah.
arc and anywhere,
But speaking of which,
you would think
yeah,
so.
they have to get this ball in first. They got Glushkov, big guy. They get it in. You're going to have to foul here, Will. They do. They're
But you
shooting
know, getting them to the
1-on-1.
line, it's a 1-point game, so at most they can make it a 3-point. So
Yeah.
it's okay
Yep.
because they can. The Barons still have an opportunity to come down to this end and
Definitely.
convert.
Yep. And I wonder how much. The Barons still have 3 timeouts remaining in this game, so there's definitely a lot of room here, especially if Coach Cade Lemke wants to call a timeout, drop a play.
Number 4 at the line is one of the better shooters for Bishop Sullivan.
Yeah,
so
he's made a few threes this game. Very nifty with his ball movement, ball fakes. No
Oh, he
good on his
misses.
first.
Oh my goodness!
Bishop Sullivan ball, a controversial call. I believe Michael Gray had possession of the ball when he was laying down. Unfortunately, his head might have been out of bounds. Tough break for the Barons.
That's tough because the Bishop Sullivan was also out of bounds. So if he had touched the ball at any
Tough
point,
break.
you know,
Yep.
Barons really need to get a stop right here and go. Get a foul.
Tolentino, oh no. Fouled. Crikey. Yeah, that might have been, that's a first. Play against a lot bigger guys. And we got Motorotra. Looks like to be shooting these 2 free throws.
Drew is knock on wood, a great shooter.
We're going to get really quiet here. Misses his first. One more shot. Tie game. Barons ball, I believe.
They need to get a good shot. They
Was
need
a-
to get a shot.
Timeout called by Coach Cade Lemke. You know he's going to be drawing up a play here. Chris?
Worst case scenario, you put up a shot right before the buzzer, though.
Yep.
So that doesn't give them the opportunity to get
Yeah,
the ball
definitely, yeah.
and get a bucket.
Well, who would you give the ball to here? Because you definitely don't need a 3. You just need a shot. So who's had the hot hand this game?
I would give Chris the ball
Uh-huh.
because he can create for himself incredibly.
Yep, definitely.
And he knows how to create contact. So even if he doesn't score a regular shot, he can get fouled maybe.
Do you think you'd go for a play right off the inbounds here? Or would you just try to get the ball in and then try to set something up after that?
I would try to get it in and then get a shot because you have 8 seconds.
Yeah. So you wouldn't try something right off the inbound just in case we score and then Bishop Sullivan is able to get the ball back?
That's really hard to say.
Yeah.
I think the throw-in will probably, I don't know if it'll be on the baseline or sideline. It looks like baseline. So, I mean, if you have somebody wide open, then yeah, I'd give it to them.
Yeah.
But if not, pull it out. You got 8 seconds. Bishop Sullivan's probably going to try to foul, though. Oh, no, they're not. It's tied. So, yeah, I would try to pull it out if you don't have the open shot and then get a bucket.
Definitely.
Because Bishop Sullivan will probably be
Or they might
a
throw
little
some.
hesitant.
Yeah, they might throw. I wonder if they're going to be in their zone they've been in this second half, or they're going to go back to man-to-man, see what they do here.
But, you know, they're going to be hesitant to foul because they don't want to send them to the free throw line because, like you said, the Barons are great free throw shooters.
It's going to be, yeah.
And then it'll be tough for them to get a bucket if they get enough time off the
Definitely,
clock.
yep.
So
Well, let's see who we got. Nawako's out. You can already know Barons probably don't want him shooting the ball, so he'll be setting some screens.
Yep.
We have Rogers throwing the ball in. Box look here. 8 seconds remaining. Blue Ridge versus Bishop Sullivan. Timeout. There we go. That's okay.
Good thing they had 3 timeouts
Yep.
left a minute ago.
No Chris Webber situation there. Calling a timeout they didn't have, but definitely on that play they were looking for Nawako right at the start with called my bluff of him probably not being able to score. They were trying to get him for that layup. They might have had him, but Chris hesitated a little bit.
It was, and you know, it's better to be safe than sorry.
Definitely, especially when you have
8 seconds.
Yeah, and timeouts remaining as well.
Yep.
And they had Gray coming off a series of screens. Probably had him open too, but Bishop Sullivan was trailing pretty well. And yeah, other than that, I didn't see much on that play.
Yeah, I think if they can't get another one, he might, Coach K, if they can't get it off of this inbounds, I think Coach Cade might either call his last time out or he's going to tell Chris or whoever's throwing the ball in to hit it off the guy's leg because it's better than wasting a possession.
Yeah, yep. So it looks like he's drawing up a play here once again.
Different
Coach
look.
Kidd. Yeah. We'll see what they do. They might try a different strategy now, not running a play, just trying to get the ball in and seeing what happens if there.
Yep.
But we'll see.
It's very important that they set good screens, though, and they don't move.
Exactly, because that's what the referees are looking at here.
Absolutely.
Referees trying
Especially
to be a hero.
at this point in the game.
Yeah, definitely. We have Rogers throwing in the ball.
A lot of energy in this gym right now.
Helm switching that screen. He's got Helm wide open. Right ball again. Miscommunication there from Bishop Sullivan. Got lucky. Rogers
Very
didn't see
lucky.
that. Woo! Man.
That's the thing about being the guy who's throwing the ball in. I mean, it's a lot of pressure on yourself, too.
Yeah, Rogers.
There
Gray.
it is.
Set a
5
screen from
seconds.
Frazier. Gray for 3. No good. That is the end of regulation, folks. I believe we will go into an overtime now.
Woo!
Do we know the rules for overtime, Sam?
I believe it'll probably be a 5-minute, quarter.
Okay, yeah. Fifth quarter here in St. George, Virginia.
4 minutes, excuse me.
Well, the score 59-59. The whole scoreboard's basically even. 7 fouls for each team. Both teams in the bonus. I don't know if those will reset. But, yeah, definitely a turn in this game. It wasn't looking very good for the Barons at the start of the game, coming out a little slow. Bishop Sullivan shooting the ball extremely well. And then after halftime, and I'd say even before that, with Rogers making that buzzer beater at half, that definitely made momentum go in Blue Ridge's favor. And then they've been able to carry that. Then definitely they've had some lapses with Sarvan over in the post and just some miscommunication. But other than that, I mean, offensively, they definitely stepped it up. They were a little cold first quarter, but guys like Will Lee. We got some faculty now over in the student section, preferably Mr. Cole. Mr. Cole, extremely lively member of the faculty. Sometimes goes a little too far, but we still love you, Mr. Cole. He has an excuse. He's from Boston.
Oh, that explains it.
Yes.
I had a USA teammate who's from up basically near Boston, and she's quite the character.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Jump
the Barons got to really focus on their defense because you got Walker in, you got number 22 in for Bishop Sullivan. I mean, they're just 2 tough players.
Definitely.
You really got to lock up. You also got to watch
Number 10.
Tolentino.
Yeah,
He's tough.
without him, we would not be here.
No,
He had that
exactly.
amazing lay-in. Jones sending that double. Easy lay-in for
So
Sarvan.
tough.
A little late on that double. They were trying to get there. It was Frazier.
It's
Helm,
nice.
Helm unable to defend that. Back in that zone now is the Crusaders. 2-3. Barons
work
know
the
how to
ball.
attack it. Back over to Gray. Looking for that skip pass. Rogers.
That's fine. Take your time. Move the ball.
Rogers. Check that Torres. Frazier, high post. Rogers up top. Send something up. We got time here. Helm, mid post. You know he likes that spot.
Yep. He's
Skip
been
pass.
deadly.
Deep three. No good. That was not the right shot there, Sam.
Yeah, I would have moved the ball a little bit more on that one.
Definitely,
That was a little deep.
Walker. Sarvan for three. No good. That would have been a dagger. Gray. Midcourt. Torres for three. No good. Oh, offensive rebound. Gray looking to pull it. Nope. Nice show there. You got Helm in the corner.
Wide open.
It's good.
Wide open threes.
See,
That's something a zone has shot. Like, you can't.
Especially a 2-3.
2-3 leaves that wide open.
Yep. There's not much mobility, not much flexibility as compared to a 1-3-1 where you can move the bottom guy around a little bit.
Great strip.
Stolen. It's very great. I'd slow it down here. He's going for it. No good.
That was not
Over
a
the
very
back
good,
foul there on Jaden Frazier.
Not a very good
Sometimes
shot
you know
selection.
gotta. Don't you think? Sometimes you gotta know when you've been boxed out and just let it be. Sometimes.
Yeah,
But,
they need Jaden to stay out of foul trouble because he's a great power forward for Blue Ridge.
Yep.
But that shot, I think.
Now they're shooting from the line, and I believe. Yeah, that was not a smart foul there on Jaden Frazier.
not a smart foul, not a smart shot.
Yep.
You had a lot of defenders there, and you didn't have anybody to rebound.
Definitely.
So you should have pulled that one out, I think.
We have number 2 from the line. He's, I believe, shooting 1 for 1. Makes his
Banks
first.
it in.
Jeez,
The
probably wasn't
bank
going
is
for that.
open on a Saturday. He says, "Okay, I'll take it."
Tie game, 2:20 remaining in this first overtime period.
Misses a second.
Gray slowing things down.
Yep. It's a smart thing to do right now. You got a tie ball game with 2 minutes left, a little over 2. Got to work the ball.
Rogers.
Get a good shot.
Here comes
Here's that screen I'm talking about.
Ro-
That leaves right here, wide open every time. Got to use it though.
Torres on the wing. Back over to Gray up top. Rogers on the wing. Gray getting that screen from Helm. Rejecting it. Mid-range. It's good. Bottom
pull
mesh.
up. Tough shot. Tough shot. They got a D up now.
Sarvan in the post. Oh!
That is a
push off.
Yep. He went into him. He dipped his shoulder a little bit.
That,
let his arm
that
extend.
is that.
That's an
that
easy
call.
call.
Yeah, jeez.
It's an easy call to make for a
Oh
ref.
my.
When you let that arm leave the little pocket right here, that's a very easy call for a ref to make. And that's not a good.
Yeah.
That's not the call that Bishop Sullivan wants right now.
No, definitely.
Wasted possession for them.
They're back in man. Zone was obviously not working for them.
There's Chris.
Miscommunication. Calm down, Savion. We got time. Calm down. Score 64-62 for the Barons with 1:20 remaining in this overtime period.
Use your body.
Be
Chris
careful.
is doing a great job of even using
Yeah,
his
we're still in
body.
bonus. Calm down, Chris. Oh my goodness.
Charge.
Oh my goodness.
He was set too. That's a very good call, in my opinion. That's
The
a good
senior
charge
on
call.
senior night with probably one of the best plays all game. Woo! Oh my goodness.
That's a great charge right there.
Jesus. Oh,
I mean, Bishop Sullivan should know better than to charge right through
that yeah,
like that.
that's
the way they've been calling the charges tonight.
Jeez, that was a little unexpected probably too. Out of nowhere.
Yep.
Man. Number 2. Bishop Sullivan coach is barking out
Oh,
orders. Here
pressure.
comes the double. Jump ball. Blue Ridge ball. Unfortunately, didn't go Bishop Sullivan's way.
Yeah, luckily Blue Ridge maintains the possession here. But they need to be careful because Bishop Sullivan has got a ton of pressure right now. And they got to be able to
We have a
handle it
sub
poised.
coming in. Yeah, it's Glushkov, number 33. Coming out is Torres, definitely looking for that more defensive look, is the Barons with that size. Bishop Sullivan contesting that last possession call. We'll see what happens. And to no avail. Barons ball. He's got Rogers. He's got Chris.
Body foul. Oh, my.
That is a foul. Shooting
Yep.
two.
That should have been called back here by this ref right
Can't
here.
be doing that. Jeez.
It's one thing to use your chest, but you can't pop your body out like that.
Yep, I believe Rogers is going to the line to shoot 1-for-1. Score 64-62. 2-point game. 48 remaining seconds. Nails his first. Nice roll. 3-point game.
Yep.
This will make this, if he makes this free throw, it'll be a 2-possession game.
Yeah.
It's the most important play of the game here, folks.
Yep. He's been so great tonight as a leader for this team, stepping it up on the defensive and offensive end.
No good. Offensive rebound, though.
Milk that clock.
Oh,
down.
my goodness. How do you let that happen, Bishop Sullivan? Goodness gracious.
Yeah, they've been failing with getting those rebounds.
That is unbelievable.
I think when Bishop Sullivan goes back to practice, they're going to be working on their box
Man.
outs and their offensive rebounding a little
Gosh. How do you let that happen? God. Well, now we got Helm shooting 2 from the line. Misses his first, still a 3-point game. He's got to make this one.
bit. Make this one, make it a 2-possession game.
Yep. Helm nails it. Gotta
That's
go
big
quick
for the
here.
Barons. That's big. They got to D up.
Here comes Jones pushing the court.
Oh, he loses the ball.
Foul there on Frazier. Nice try there, but they're going to be going to the line for 2. That's actually not bad for the Barons. Even though if he makes 2, they're going to be able to get that ball for possession.
It's great that he just made that free throw down here because
Yep.
it's a 2-possession game.
So they have the ability to foul and not have to worry too much.
Absolutely.
We have Jones going to the line, shooting 2.
And if you're Bishop Sullivan, you want to make these free throws, and then after, I would look for them to full court pressure.
Well, definitely,
And
definitely.
then go for the ball, but then if you don't get the steal, then
Of
you got to
course.
foul.
Yep. It's 101.
And he
No
can't
good.
make it.
Frazier, you got a foul. We have 30. Check that, 29 seconds remaining in this game. The score 66 for your Barons, 62 for the Crusaders of Bishop Sullivan. Frazier going to line.
These are huge free throws for the Barons right
Yep.
now. Extend that lead even more.
It's nice that all these players who've been shooting free throws are seniors on senior night. This is not the last game these seniors will be playing here at Blue Ridge, but still senior night.
Great
Frazier,
free throw.
yeah, makes his first. Clutch. Two for 2, just like it's nothing. Jones,
Got to stay low.
no roll.
Great contest. Great
Foul.
contest.
That might have been the game, ladies and gentlemen. Glushkov going to the line.
You know, I've loved the Barons. I'm not giving up once this game.
And I believe that is the game. Almost. Coach Cade subbing in all the seniors here. Glushkov nails his first. Nice roll. 7-point game. All the seniors coming into the game now. Great moment for the Barons, especially these parents, players, families. I expect Coach K to probably. Or, whoop.
He's got
Jelly.
some tough finishes
Ooh.
tonight. Tolentino has.
Yeah, that I believe will be the game, folks. The score 69. Whoa.
Oh my goodness, he throws it down to seal that deal.
Emphatic disrespect to
That was nasty.
Crusaders.
That was nasty.
That was for William Lee right there, folks.
At least nobody was standing there on defense, 'cause I would have been on a highlight reel.
Man. Well, geez. That is the game. The score after overtime, 71-64 for the Barons. I'd like to give a shout out to Moses Moran, doing great work on the camera tonight, and also to my color commentator, Sam Brunelle. It was awesome having you on the air tonight.
Yeah, thank you so much for letting me come and be part of this.
Thanks a lot. Well, that's it tonight from Massey Gymnasium. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you next week.